Hello Pythonistas, welcome to Pythonista Geek channel. So today we are going to see Fibonacci series. So what is Fibonacci series is, for those who don't know or don't have any idea of what is Fibonacci series, so let me explain the series first, then we can go into how to write program for Fibonacci series. So it is very simple friends. The first two elements of Fibonacci series is 0, 1 and the third element, the next element will be addition of the previous two elements. So what is 0 plus 1? 1. The next element will be addition of the previous two elements. 1 plus 1, 2. The next element will be addition of the previous two elements. 2 plus 1, 3. The next will be same addition of the two elements. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. The next to be 8. The next to be 13, and it goes on. It is just adding the previous two elements to get the next element. This is called as Fibonacci series. And those who don't know where is this Fibonacci series applied, I will just give you a glimpse, friends. So when you see, have you ever seen the flowers of the petal? So how many petals will be there in a flowers? So I can guarantee you, if you take any flower we can take, the petal numbers will be only in this Fibonacci series numbers. We can also bet it. So any flower if we take in our world, all the flowers petal numbers will be in this Fibonacci numbers. So it is not only this friends, there is a lot more use for this Fibonacci numbers, and there is something called as golden ratio and Fibonacci numbers ratio and all. And let us discuss all those uses which is other than Python things in the next video, where I will discuss in detail the main thing of Fibonacci series. Okay. The spelling is Fibonacci series. So this is the spelling, and you can Google it or else wait for my next video to see how is this Fibonacci series used in real time. Now coming to the code. So what we are going to code is to generate this Fibonacci series number. So initially my first step will be ask the user how many Fibonacci numbers you need. Okay, how many numbers you need, and accordingly we need to produce that much Fibonacci numbers. So how can we do this is, there are two kinds of doing this Fibonacci. One is with recursion and another one method is without recursion. So we will discuss both these things, okay, without recursion. So we will discuss both these types, how to write the same program in both with recursion and without recursion. And so this will also be a perfect example of how can we use recursion in real time examples. So this is the basic thing. So coming to the logic, if we can see, we must know what is the first number and what is the second number, like 0 and 1. So the mathematical formula for this Fibonacci number is nothing but Fibonacci of n is equal to Fibonacci of n minus 1 plus Fibonacci of n minus 2. So if you all know functions in maths, then this is the mathematical formula for finding the Fibonacci numbers. So it is going to be really damn easy, friends. And yeah, let us start coding. I am opening my PyCharm to start coding. Yeah. So first what I can do is, first I can write what is this function is. Fibonacci series. Okay. So first, as I said, let us get the input from the user. Num is equal to int input. Enter how many Fibonacci numbers do you need. So we have as the input from the user, and now what we are going to do is, we are going to generate that much Fibonacci numbers. So we can write for I in range num. So what I should do every time, I should call my function, which we are going to write now only. So let us write normal function now, Fibonacci normal, and the parameter which I will pass is I. So for every I need to just print this function. So we are going to return our answer so that it can be directly printed inside this Fibonacci function. Okay, so we have completed our function calling. So now let us start with function definition. DEF. So what is my function name? Fib normal, and my parameter is the number for which I am going to mention the Fibonacci series. So let me make it as x, because x is a common number. So yeah, so as I said, we need the first number to be defaultly equal to 0. The second number will be defaultly equal to 1, and then imagine the user says I need one number only. Then what I should do is x is less than or equal to 1. What I will do? I will return my answer. Return my answer. So for returning answer, we need answer, right? So let us make answer is equal to 0 initially. So I will return my answer as it is. Then else, what can I do? Else, let us start with our loop again. So for I in range, so x minus 1. So for all the numbers we are looping, because when we call it for 1, it will go to your if statement. So we no need all the time, we need only minus 1 times, because one time it will be going inside my if statement. So what I should do for x and 1 is, I must upgrade my answer. Answer is nothing but the third variable, the upcoming variable, which is nothing but first plus second. Correct? And then I need to change my first and second values. After that, first will become the second, and the second will be equal to my answer. I hope this is understandable. We are just making the first to be second. So if it is tough to understand this particular line, let me explain it inside the whiteboard for this particular thing alone. So we have the series, right? 0, 1, 1, 2. So here first we made this as the first and this as the second, right? So I need this as my answer. So I wrote first plus second is equal to this. Then for the next variable, what I should do, I should change this one as my first and this one as my second. So what I wrote, first should be equal to the second variable and second should be equal to my answer variable, so that the sorting happens, so that the loop, when it continues, it will be again first plus second itself. So first plus second, the answer will be the next number. So it will be proceeding further. I hope this is understandable. So whenever this loop ends, then there we will get the result. So I will return my answer here. So yeah, that's it. Let us run and see the program. Okay, how many numbers do you need? Let me say I need 10 numbers. Yeah, so let us check whether it has come correctly. Okay, so it has written 0, 0, 1. So we need 0, 1, 1, right? So what can we do? So here I need to return my x itself. If I return my x, then on the first go, when my x is 0, it will return 0. When my x is 1, it will return 1. So instead of returning answer, because answer is nothing but we are using in the return statement of this particular thing. So instead of returning answer, let me try to return x and c. So this process of on the way going and debugging my errors is called as debugging. Okay, real time debugging actually. So here if you can see, yeah, I got. So 0 is my first number, 1 is my second number, my third number is 0 plus 1, 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2, then 2 plus 1 is 3, 5. And it goes on 8, 13, 21, 34. So first 10 numbers are till 34. So I think you understand this Fibonacci series. This is the normal execution of Fibonacci series, which I have mentioned it as normal. Now let us try to run the program with recursion. Okay. So basically we are going to create a recursive function. So fibrec, and we are passing the same parameter I here. So let us try to convert this particular fib normal to fibrec. Okay. So first let me define the fibrec function. And yeah, the parameter is x for here also I am writing so that it is understandable what I am doing. So here if you can see, whenever you don't want to use a loop, we will use recursive function. So when will my answer end is whenever I am getting x to be less than or equal to 1. So this condition remains the same. Whenever my x is less than or equal to 1, I will return my x value itself. So whenever the x value is not like that, whenever it is not equal to 1, something greater than 1 we are having, our loop did not end. So we will return, you remember the mathematical formula for function? So that is what we are going to deal now. So what I am going to return is f of n and f of n minus 2. N minus 1 and n minus 2. So this is what we are going to deal now. Here n will place the role of x. So I will return fabric of x minus 1 plus fabric of x minus 2. So this is my function basically, friends. X is the actual value which we want, and when we will get the value? When we add the previous two numbers, right? Previous two numbers are in x minus 1 and x minus 2. So this is how it is very easy implementation basically I can say, because it took 13 lines for normal thing, but now it took only 4 lines for our recursive function to execute. So these are the main ways where to use the recursive function. Many of them had a doubt. Where should I use my recursive function? So whenever you have something like this, which is going to make your task very easy, you can use the recursive function. So I have commented my normal function call, and let us run the recursive function call and check for this answer also. Okay, I will write 10. The same answer I am getting. Can you see? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21 and 34. I hope this recursive function is very useful in Fibonacci series, and it is a boon for everyone who wants to understand Fibonacci series. And hope this video was helpful for you to execute Fibonacci series in your own programs. And yeah, both the methods we have included, and if someone is very much interested of what is Fibonacci series, please wait till the next video. We have many more maths things to be dealt with Fibonacci series and many interesting facts. Okay, thank you for watching the video till now. Please subscribe to the channel for more of the Code With Me series, and this is Shravanti. Bye bye.